Hi, welcome back to my kitchen, your safe place to discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of the working world. I've created this video series based on my book in hopes of helping you become more resilient at work. Today, I'm going to introduce you to another one of my main characters in the book. The workplace douchebag. So here are some common characteristics so you can spot the douchebag at work. They are always operate off of rumor and gossip, and even bring them up as facts in staff meetings. They allow infighting. In fact, they thrive off of it because it takes away from you finding out how incompetent they are. The douchebag loves to say, "What would you like me to do about it?" Or another one of my favorites, "It has always been done this way." The douche will repeatedly share personal stories specific to a loss or hardship to try to justify their inaction. They are kings of circular reasoning, and they are experts at gaslighting. Unfortunately, the douche is hands down the worst boss you can ever have because they will never stand up for you. They will not support you. They won't encourage you, and they won't even give you an ounce of helpful advice. They will perpetually share stories, though, of their perceived glory days, and with a douche, it will always be someone else's fault for not supporting you. They're terrified of you. They're terrified of your ability, your confidence, your self-respect, you name it. They are terrified of you because they are spineless weasels. They're usually placed in positions of authority because they'll attach themselves to a cretin or a queen bee viper, and they'll leech off of their spoils. They only know how to bend over and say yes to the higher-ups. By not taking a stand or supporting their staff, they don't cause waves and are generally perceived by upper leadership as very loyal. But we all know what they are, right? They are the cockroaches of the working world. And sadly, there are a lot of them. They're everywhere, even when interviewing for a job. If you find yourself dealing with a douchebag, ask them a lot of probing questions. Try to pin them down to why they won't do something or why they took credit for your work. Speak up. Speak up in staff meetings. Make sure your voice is heard and get progress on your projects so others in the room can hear from the horse's mouth. If the douchebag brings up rumor and starts the gossip, which they always will, interrupt and be blunt. Say simply, "That is not true. Please stop." To get yourself ready to take on a douchebag, I recommend cooking my delicious and empowering Never Piss Off a Redhead Cinnamon buns. So next week, before I move on to the horrible women that you're going to meet in the workplace, I will talk through the misogyny matrix. Until then, stay resilient. You've got this. And DM me if you have a work situation you would like to talk through.